Yeah, okay. Alright, what? Alright, bye Willow. Bye mummy. Love you, bye. Bye, bye, bye. Missing me. Oh, I know what the hell I am, right? Weather conditions can be so challenging in landscape photography. They play a massive part in whether you come away with something worth sticking on your website. So today we're going to take it up a notch and challenge ourselves in a different way. What's up YouTubers, welcome to another vlog. Welcome to my first vlog back in Wiltshire full time. I'm back living at home with the mother-in-law, where we're all settled somewhat. I've done 2 weeks in my new job, and so is Kirsty. So things are a little bit up in the air, so apologies for last week, me not uploading a video. And this video is shot on Saturday. I'm going to have to shoot, edit and upload ready for tomorrow morning, Sunday morning at 10. So I do apologise for the last week missing the vlog. I hope you all understand that the last month, maybe 2 months, has been absolute chaos because we're renting our house down in Bude. We haven't sold our place, so I've been busy painting and tidying, fixing things, as well as packing up and moving. So I've been backwards and forwards 3 weekends on the trot to Bude, and leaving Willow and Kirsty in Wiltshire, which is also not ideal. I don't like spending my week away from Willow other than the evenings, and not seeing her at weekends as well. It's quite tough. But anyway, we're back in Wiltshire, so this is quite a special vlog for me. This is my first vlog being permanently in Wiltshire, and I've come to the woods because this place is going to be my mecca, I think. There's a huge great big woods near Wiltshire, and this is going to be where I'm going to do majority of my vlogs, I would say. Nah, that's a lie. This is where something I'm going to come back to because it's such a vast area, and there's this endless amount of compositions, and I really enjoy woodland photography. So yes, so this vlog is all about challenging yourself, whether it's the weather, or just challenge yourself, restricting your photography in some way. And I've been challenged by Chris Sale. If you don't know who he is, I'll link him up here. I'm sure you do. Me and Chris do lots of things together. We've just sold out on our next workshop, so thank you so much for signing up to that. And we've got workshops in the future which I will inform you about, but they will be posted on Chris's website. But yeah, Chris has been challenged by Mr. Julian Baird to get this book, which is 52 landscape photography assignments, and it's by Ross Hoddenot and Mark Bauer. And Chris has challenged me to use the Nifty 50. So if you haven't already, grab yourself this book. It's a fantastic book. And like Chris said, this is 52 vlogs. This will sort me out for the whole year. I'm nicking that idea, Chris. So yeah, he's challenged. There's a challenge in here where it fixes you to a 52, a 50 mil prime lens, a Nifty 50 challenge. I've got a Nifty 50. Obviously, I'm shooting on a crop, so I'm more around 85. I have read the rules. That isn't breaking the rules. It has to be a fixed focal length, and I am using a Nifty 50. Other than buying a new camera system, which may be coming soon, I'll let you stew on that. At the moment I can't do any other than use my Nifty 50. So that's what this video is going to be about. I'm going to stick the Nifty 50 on, we're going to walk around, see if we can find some compositions. Now I quite like using the 50. This is quite an, I wouldn't say easy challenge for me, because that is setting myself up for failure, but it's the sharpest lens I've got, and I like being restricted to zooming with my feet. I like finding the compositions with the Nifty 50, and I just think 85mm or 50mm is just a perfect focal length for photography. And obviously at the 50mm or 85mm you're compressing the scene as well. Yeah, so eliminate the sky, Nifty 50. Let's get going with this challenge. Right, now I found this tree behind me. I walked round it, I've come right round the other side. Yeah, right round the other side from where you was shooting from behind a tree earlier. Just because I was struggling with the 50mm to eliminate this sky, and that's a lot harsher now than it was about an hour ago. So I've already grabbed this shot, by the way, because I knew obviously this would happen as the sun comes up. It would burn off all the clouds and all the heavy rain we've had. But at the same time, it's casting some nice light in amongst these trees. What I've done is I've aimed to shoot this tree with a 50. Obviously I've got to stand quite far back because I'm at 85-ish. I just couldn't eliminate the sky from the other side because the ground's a little bit higher. So I'm looking more. Yes, I'm looking down on the tree. You'd think it would help in terms of looking down on the tree, but obviously the sky behind the tree is lower down. And then if I come this side and shoot that tree, I'm looking more up at the tree, and obviously this ground in behind the tree is higher up, so you can't really win. So what I've decided to do is whilst I was walking around this other side, I've found these branches, and they're it's a deadfall. We've had lots of storms recently. Obviously there's lots of deadfall, more than usual on the ground. And I just really like the way that the deadfall sort of forks into one and then goes off a diagonal from left to right, and then they've got a branch coming from right down into the middle of the frame. So they sort of converge. I've left a little bit, much separation as I can, got the tripod as high as I can. I've got a little mini centre column that's right up to try and that branch that comes down and the branches that come up here, I don't want them touching or interlocking or whatever. I want a little bit of separation. So that's what I've done by getting the tripod nice and high. And then I've got a sort of gnarly old oak way up in the background, and there's lots of vertical trees. So the eye does journey around towards that oak in the distance. I've used various of apertures. I've used f/16, which is what I kind of preferred. Hang on, let me just increase that. There we go. I've used f/16 to give me that depth of field, because it is lots of depth of field. And I know you're probably wondering, why do you not want to try and separate this deadfall from the background? And that's the reason why I've shot some at 5.6, some at 6.3, some at f/8, and some at f/16. And I think I like the f/16 ones because I am reasonably close with the 50. Even at f/16, the background's still soft. It's, you know, it's almost like a natural autumn effect. It's sharp, but it's not, if you know what I mean. And because the sun's quite high now, I'm getting a nice sort of ambient glow. It's quite harsh, but it's in patches. It's just getting harsher and harsher as we speak. So I have shot lots of images of the same. I've bracketed and I've used a polarizer, a case polarizer, and I've cranked that polarizer right up to try and kill them reflections and glare. Because like I said to you earlier, and you can probably see from the build up to this, it's been raining very heavily. The blacks are very black and the colours, the browns and the greens, are very rich. So that's where the polarizer really comes in handy. So yeah, I'm happy with this shot. It's only gonna be one shot, but I'm happy with it. I am really happy with it. It's been very hard to shoot with the Nifty 50. Not so much in the woodland, but it's hard to try and isolate a tree, because unless you're shooting a tree, say way off in the distance, it's hard to get that sort of letterbox and crop out this really harsh sunlight. As you can see on my face, it's very harsh. So yeah, so it's hard to shoot with a Nifty 50 in terms of isolating a subject when it's like this. Obviously, like really deep overcast conditions, you don't get them shadows and light patches, which are quite nice. But it is easier to eliminate and separate and blend the sky in with your scene, and obviously mist would be even better for that. Yeah. ISO 100 as always, 2-second timer. Yeah, I really like this one, really like it. Here we are, back to the start. I think this is the first time I walked around this woods and I've actually known exactly where and how to get back. Insane. So, I'm sorry it's only one image. People that have followed me for a long time will know I quite often only take one image. I don't rush, I'm very chilled and laid back, and I'm happy with taking one image, or sometimes I don't take any images. Not so much in my vlogs, but I do obviously go out a lot more than I do. I also go out a lot more than you see. Yeah, and obviously I don't take an image. So yeah, only one image today, but I think I've achieved what I set out, and that was to shoot with the Nifty 50. So thank you, Chris, for passing on the baton to me. I hope you like my image, and I hope you feel like I've done the challenge justice. Now, so it's probably about time I passed on this challenge. Now, it's someone that I speak to a lot. It's someone that's really thriving on YouTube and across, you know, social media, Instagram, Facebook. He's someone that we've got big plans for the future, a pair of us, to collaborate on YouTube, and that's Mr. Paul Thompson. I think he's down as Paul Thompson Photography. I can't exactly remember off the top of my head, but yeah, if you search on YouTube Paul Thompson or Paul Thompson Photography, I'll put a link to his channel. So Paul, I challenge you to shoot a sunset. Yeah, so I challenge you, Paul Thompson, to shoot a sunset. I believe that's number 7 in the book. Yeah, so all head over to Paul. I'll link his channel here. Obviously he wouldn't have had a chance to do his video yet, but keep an eye out for Paul. Make sure you give him a sub, and you'll be able to see the next chain events. I think he might even challenge someone. I could say you call him a celebrity. I would say, yeah. I think Paul's got some celebrity friends, so you never know where this might go after Paul. So yeah, head over to Paul's channel. Link also in the description for the next part on what he does with his sunset challenge. And before I go, They're a bit dirty. Someone may have noticed that I haven't been shooting with my spikes recently until today. That's because I lost one of my spikes. I did a talk by Newton Abbott last year and I lost one of my spikes. But I recently did a one-to-one with a chap called Brett Allen. He come down from Birmingham. So thank you, Brett, for that, for booking me for one-to-one. We had a really good morning shooting in and around Bude. I took him to some of my local spots, and he happens to own and run a engineering company, and he was very kind enough to make these. Now these are marine grade spikes, identical to the three-legged thing. I sent him one of my three-legged thing spikes, and he made these. These are, I must admit, absolutely insane. There are a spitting image. They are identical. It's all been done through one of his CAD machines. But yeah, free of charge, totally free of charge. The bloke was absolutely brilliant. So thank you, Brett. Thank you so much for making these spikes. They're absolutely amazing. So if you are interested in anything engineering wise, I'm sure Brett and his company Alson Engineering will be able to sort you out. Link to his website will be in the description. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Photoninja. I'll show the image again if you haven't seen it already. See you next week, where I will be. Where will I be? Who knows? It's all new to me. See you next week.